If you've not been with me before, I have what's called the FEEL framework, the talking points that I use here with guests on our podcast that have also now been utilized in a book, in my online course, in one-on-one empowerment sessions, what I build speaking. But the original idea of it was when I went into these conversations, I wanted to have talking points that set apart these conversations from others that we're having. What was going to make me have a little bit of a different take on it that was also just authentic to my experience. And it turned out that it was a compilation of the things that I had learned since I really dug deep into my healing journey in the fall of 2019. And over that time period between starting that and almost 2 years later, a little under 2 years later, starting this podcast, was this realization of what I hadn't been addressing in my own life. And as I was talking to other women, what they were also finding that they had not been addressing. And how do we make this into kind of a succinct framework to work off of, to present with, to build conversations off of, to creating new healthy habits off of, to give us something to really guide us and direct us that felt relatable and tangible, that could go with you anywhere. Even though these talking points were going to be the same talking points with each guest, the realization that we all have our own journey, there were going to be some commonalities in conversations, but there were also going to be some unique nuances because of our different lived experiences. And that has borne out to be true. I've watched this over the years, and no two conversations are alike. There definitely have been those commonalities, but then everybody's got their own take. I learned something from everybody, but I also knew if I didn't go in with a set of talking points, we'd have conversations that would go on for hours. So I needed something to kind of keep me in alignment, but also that could be relatable with the idea of like, no one has all the perfect answers to these. This is just to give us a framework, a script of things that we can ask ourselves regularly to check in with ourselves to ensure we're living in alignment with ourselves.